and just copy this. Is that it? Oh, okay. Is that easy, guys? Wait, where's the word? Okay. Once that is done, we should expect a generated, CSV file here. And if we go back to our UnityX ECMD and see the output, you can see there's a bunch of event IDs as we have expected here, and there's way much more, 200, 227, 118, and yeah, again, just like what I did previously, we can just, ask AI. But first, I'm gonna actually try and look at it before I ask my GPT to help. Let's actually look like, what if we not use GPT? We can actually, okay, if you had like a rule or like regulation, you can't use GPT for some reason in your CTF or analysis, you can just go here and just scroll down until you see something suspicious about groups, or you can just simply type here groups, and it already filters out for you like everything about group. So it's not really that hard. You don't have to use GPT for this. As long as you can play smart with your filters, you can eventually find the thing you're trying to look at. So what are we supposed to find? The system has been compromised. Can you figure out the name of the local group which the attacker has created? Okay. So if we go here, we can see. Okay, there's around 843 entries of the logs when we filter it based on groups. So let's actually specify and make it as this. A security-enabled local group was created. Let's just copy this and see the results. Okay, see, much better. Only 12 we have to see now. And just by the clans, we can see this is all normal. But if we see down here, the username agent actually created a group name, the Smiths. Now, this might be a ban or something. I'm not aware of the Smiths, but this seems pretty telling to me. Just based on this, I would immediately upload, this group name as the flag. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do now, I guess. And we can see here actually, I forgot to mention, but if we go to the other columns, we can see what EVTX file that this log has getting the logs from. So we can see that for groups or adding groups, security of EVTX is where we should look at. Simply just copy, we already know the name, the Smiths. We go back here and yeah, just put in the flag. Okay, so like, I know maybe some of you are thinking these challenges are so easy or are like no challenge at all, but I'm just showing you guys how different approaches on how we use this tool. At the very end, there's going to be a bonus challenge that you guys can either solve or not. It's up to you, but it's going to be a bit more challenging, I'd say, compared to the other 5 challenges. Okay, now once we have finished the 4th one, let's go to the 5th one. Does anyone have any questions? No? No? Okay. Moving on. Next, we're going to be using still the same file. So leave your Timeline Explorer open, leave it open. But this time, can you mention the users or members that has been added to the group in alphabetical order? Like as in like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And the flag format is the names of the members itself, or the users. Okay, now we already know what we have to look is logs that indicate members or users being added to the Smiths or the group that we have found earlier. You have a question?
Yeah, to search something out, so using results.
Wait, guys. Okay. Where was I? Um, I forgot. Okay, basically, we already have the keyword, which is groups, and we have to focus on users or members that has been added to the group, the Smiths. So what we can do now is we can either use AI or we can either just do our manual filtering. But in this case, I'm just gonna do it manually. I'm not gonna use AI because that's gonna take a while. And I'm just gonna show you if you have limitations on using AI. I'm just gonna show you manually. So what to do first? Now, firstly, we can just search groups again. Oh wait, what's happening? Wait, give me one. I think some filters are on. Okay, so we'll filter based on groups. And okay, for someone new to VBTX, you might not know the specific, string or the specific entry for a specific log, meaning that previously you wouldn't know this is the argument or the specific string that you have to input for the filter to find people being or groups being added, right? So what we can do here is just put a ambiguous word, which is group, because we want to find members or users that has been added to the group, right? And we can search down here until we see something about users being added to the group. You can just scroll down. Maybe we'll find something. Maybe we don't. And it should be around here. Okay, here it says a member was added to a security-enabled global group, but what we have just on is a local group, so this is not what we're looking for. So what we're focusing on is a member was added to a security-enabled local group. Now, why local? Because we just looked at the previous challenge and he made a local group and not a global group. We can confirm that by, just searching this again. And here, he has created a local group and a global group, so that's what we're looking for. And now that we know that's what we're looking for, we can just copy this because we want to look for a member or a user was added to a group, right? So you can just copy this and put it on our filter. Okay, that's very nice. We only have 18 now. Now we can see on the right here, okay, so this user agent, which we have identified earlier, which has created the group, the Smiths, has added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 users. 5 users, which is indicated here, into the Smiths. And we can see the member name is actually, it's not visible here, the member name. So what we have to do